How you guys doing today? Woo! Back with another presentation. You know, guys, let's talk about this inflation. Inflation, this inflation crisis, guys, is a serious crisis. And I know I've talked about this inflation crisis before, but I want to elaborate some more on the inflation crisis. Look at how expensive it is, guys, to live. You know, I'm trying to trim my waistline down a little bit. So, I'm going to do, I've been doing some baked salmon salads, been doing ground turkey wraps, things of that nature. It's expensive to live, guys. I mean, it's just too expensive to live, guys. You got to have that bread to live nowadays, guys. It's no joke out here. It's expensive to live. I'm telling you guys. It really is expensive to live. It's rough out here, guys. It's really, really rough. It's not a game, guys. Life itself is expensive. It's expensive to breathe. It's expensive to just walk around. I mean, I don't know how they're expecting people to make it, You can't make it nowadays unless you have some kind of skill, unless you have some kind of skilled profession, because it's rough out here, guys. And depending on where you live at, it's even worse. Entrepreneurship, guys, is the way, and a trade is the way. I mean, that's the only way you're gonna really make it nowadays. I mean, it is expensive to live. It didn't used to be this expensive to live. I mean, haircuts even cost $30. I was just talking to a woman about haircuts. I mean, I remember when I was a kid, haircuts were cheap. Those $10, $15 haircuts, $8 haircuts when I was a little boy. I'm not getting none of that anymore. I mean, it's crazy expensive to live, guys. And you guys to have that bread nowadays. You got to be on that Mason Francis Kirkjohn level. Mason Francis Kirkjohn. Man, I wish I was rich, guys. Because it's getting to the point where you got to be on that Brunello Cucinelli Brioni level. You have to be on the Brioni level. To really live comfortable nowadays, you got to be on that Loro Piana level. You got to be on that Ermenegildo Dozenya level. That's the level you got to be on. I mean, they want people to be homeless. They want people to not be able to eat. You got people that can't even buy groceries. I mean, everything is just sky high. It's ridiculous, guys. I mean, I'm learning that it's best to just cook. That's what I'm getting the mentality on. It's best to just cook your meals and leave it at that, because I'm telling you, it is expensive out here. I mean, life itself is expensive. I mean, it's not a game, guys. It is definitely not a game. It's crazy how expensive life is, and the way they jacking up the prices on everything. This is why money is all I think of. Like my dad tell me all the time, if it ain't about no money, it ain't about nothing. If a person ain't talking about no money, it ain't about nothing. My dad told me, don't even worry about vagina. Just worry about finances. Because if a woman see that your finances is straight, she gonna check for you anyway. That's why I'm not worrying so much about women anymore. A lot of guys worry so much about women. If you worry about the money and finances, everything else will come. Like my father was always dropping gems on me. Money is everything. Money is everything, guys. Don't let nobody tell you different. I mean, look at this inflation at an all-time high. All these people who homeless, sleeping on the streets. You know, the ruling elite, the big dogs, the government, they don't care about everyday working people. You know, you think Donald Trump care about everyday working people? He don't care. You know, he's sitting up there, yeah. You know how he talks, Donald Trump. He's sitting up there with his red Brioni tie on, his Brioni suit. He don't care that you living paycheck to paycheck, one paycheck away from being outdoors. Donald Trump is not concerned. You know, Big Daddy Trump is not concerned. Like I say, guys, the ruling elite, they're not concerned about everyday working people. You know, they only concerned about themselves. You know, that's why I see it. Everything that my father told me was so true. To move up in today's society, to really elevate, you got to have a skill to make it out here. If you don't, you're going to be SOL. You know, it's not a game. And I mean, even when you know, because haircuts, like I say, guys, haircuts didn't used to cost $30. I mean, inflation is through the roof. It's through the roof. This is why we have to come up with concepts on how to elevate financially. That's my focus at this point in my life. Like, while, you know, a lot of guys spend a lot of time worrying about women, I'm worried about finances, because I feel like you get the bread, everything else will come. You know? And that's why I'm not even worried too much about women anymore. I'm just worried about finances. You know? Because money is everything, guys. It most certainly is. You know? Just like Rick Ross said, being dead broke is the root of all evil. Man, I truly believe if you know, that this is why you got to have a skill nowadays. And everything that my father said was so true. I mean, everything is just sky high. You know? Like I say, the ruling elite, guys, they don't care about making it hard for everyday people. Long as they living good, because money ain't nothing to them. They got it all. You know? They got it all. But this inflation crisis is not a joke. It's not a joke. They want people to be homeless, eating out of the trash can, sleeping on the street. That's what the government wants. Because look at how expensive it is to live. I mean, it's extremely expensive to just breathe. It's expensive to just walk around. It's not a joke, guys. Let me know what you guys think on inflation. People can't even buy nothing from the grocery store. It's ridiculous, guys. But you guys leave your comments. Make sure you comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for all the support. We're almost at 9K subscribers. We'll be at 10K subscribers soon, guys. Man, inflation is no joke. It is no joke. And, you know, the sad part about it is nobody cares. You know, these wealthy people, they don't care about everyday working people. My grandmother used to always say that, and it's so true. Rich folks do not care about common people. You know, the president, you know, he ain't concerned about everyday working people. You know, see, the wealthy people, they don't feel the stress that common people feel. So they could never fathom what financial hardship is like. But you guys, leave your comments. Talk to you guys soon. Have a great, spectacular Wednesday, or at least try to make it somewhat nice. Have a good day. It's hot. It's all get out here.